R33 and R614 roads near Wartburg in KwaZulu-Natal in the Midlands remains closed to traffic following this morning's crash between a minibus taxi and a tanker. The tanker was also carrying diesel and petrol. At this stage, the incident has claimed 12 lives.
Emergency services are still currently busy at the scene of a tragic crash on the R33 near Wartburg in central KZN, where there has been a crash involving a truck and a minibus. Tragically, 12 people have sustained fatal injuries in this crash, and paramedics are treating at least 2 patients with critical injuries at the scene. The scene is still active, with emergency services still busy at the scene, and the cause of the crash is not known at this stage.
Well, for more on this story, we go through to our colleague Thulani Msimang. He's at the accident scene. Thulani, a very good morning to you. The accident happened in the morning already. Just before you tell us what's happening at the moment, just take us back to events in the morning.
Yes, morning, Desiree. Certainly, it's a very sad scene here on the road, R33 road in Greytown, where a diesel truck collided with a minibus taxi. It's a diesel truck that's right behind me there, lying on its back. It was trying to avoid a small car on this road, and it collided with a minibus taxi that's next to me right here as well. We understand that through that accident, 12 people died immediately, and 5 other people were taken to nearby hospitals where they are receiving treatment. It's still a very much active scene. Paramedics are still trying to clear the scene, and the road accident investigators are still trying to go through to determine what happened. But as I said, a small car caused this accident. It left the scene when that truck that is lying over there tried to avoid it, and it collided with the minibus taxi, which was full of people, and the people, 12 people who were in the minibus taxi died. We understand also as well that both drivers, that is the minibus taxi driver and the driver of the truck, escaped with injuries. They are being treated in hospital as we speak.
Thulani, the 12 people who died in the minibus taxi, do we know if they died from impact, or if, as the accident was with a diesel truck, was there any fire involved?
The details are still sketchy at the moment, Desiree, but we understand that it is the people who are in the minibus taxi who died as a result of that accident this morning. But it would appear that they died as a result of that accident and are receiving treatment. Also, Desiree, it's very emotional scenes here. Behind me, far behind me, there are relatives who are trying to find out what happened to their loved ones. It's emotional scenes, and police are trying to keep the situation calm. We spoke also earlier with the MEC for transport here in the province. MEC Begintulu says this happens in light of preparation of Transport Month, which is aimed at increasing driver awareness in preparation of the holiday festive season. He's saying that is disturbed by the such incident, that because it indicates a certain type of behavior amongst drivers, amongst motorists on the road, and he's working very hard, and he's saying that he's calling on motorists to be extra careful leading into this period of the festive season. Desiree.
Thulani, have you been able to speak to the police officials at all about the driver of the car that got away, just in terms of tracing the driver? Is there any word on that?
Desiree, at the moment, that matter would be with the investigators at the moment, because, as I said, the driver of the small vehicle that got away is nowhere to be found at the moment, so they will be working on that. We believe that there are some people who were first on the scene here who might have witnessed something or seen that car, who may be able to provide some information on that. But everyone is being called to assist the
It's so unfortunate that that line went down, because I really wanted Thulani to show us that mangled up taxi bus again and just speak to us, because it really looks bad. 12 people have died from that accident. 5 are in hospital, and Thulani will continue to bring us updates, whether it's on this show or follow-up shows, but quite a tragedy there.